Part 3. Let's talk about that. Welcome to the final episode of this Pride Speech series. I haven't really thought of a title. How to Pride Speech doesn't sound that good. But without further ado, let's jump into tip number 1 on how to perform a Pride Speech.
Have confidence.
When giving a Pride speech, you need to have some sort of confidence, because the last thing you want is to be stuttering on stage. It's awkward for you and for the audience. You want to be able to stand up on that stage talking to the entirety of the audience with confidence. Writing your speech very well, knowing the speech very well, practicing the speech a lot, knowing what's happening on the day, and just anything that gives you a better understanding to get rid of stress is going to help you with your confidence. Usually, if you have no confidence in your speech being good, then you probably won't have confidence yourself, so make sure your speech is very, very, very good. You want to make sure how you deliver it is better than how the speech is written, because you can have an awful speech, but as long as you perform it well, then you should be okay. But if you have an amazing speech and you perform it awfully, then it's not going to be good. That being said, let's jump on to tip number 2.
Be you.
Whenever I do a speech, I always say 3 things at the very end. Stay real, like Hannah Phillips real. Be true to yourself. And then I say, be you. Pretty much just being you naturally. Pride is about being you. So be you. If you're talking at a Pride event and you're not yourself and you're being Hannah Phillips on stage, that's not what the audience came for. They came for you. Unless it's my Pride event, which in that case they come for me. Don't copy me. And a similar metaphor that I can give for this kind of situation is when you make a YouTube channel, you probably have made that YouTube channel because you've been inspired by someone else. Like me, everyone makes YouTube channels because they're inspired by me. And it's so easy to make content just like the creator that inspired you to make a YouTube channel. But as the filmmaker, you'll see that there is some differences and it doesn't feel the same. And that's because each creator has their own way about how they make their videos. And that is because every creator is unique. If you're not unique, then you're not going to get invited to do any speeches full stop. I hope that made a bit of sense. Time for tip number 3.
Stance.
Now, similarly to tip number 1, how I spoke about confidence and how you stand and how you present yourself, your stance is vital to doing a great speech. Lucky for me, I had performing arts in my background. I know how to stand well and people like it, you know? Let's break this down into 3 extra steps. If you're standing on stage and reading your paper a bit like this, then it's not very engaging for the audience. Instead, hold your paper just like this, so you can talk over the paper and people can see your face. Part 2 of that, eyeline. On my camera, I have got a screen to the side so I can see what the camera's picking up. If I was to film my videos a little bit like this, then it's very, very off-putting, and you probably wouldn't watch me for very long. And if you're reading the speech a little bit like this, people won't like it. When reading a speech, you want to glance down every few seconds, but make sure you're primarily focusing on the audience. I sound like such a hypocrite because I always end up like, stay real, be true, be you. Portsmouth Pride 2016 was a perfect example of that. I can never live down that memory. Oh dear. Part 3, body and body language. When I make videos, I always use my hands, and now that can be very, very distracting, but the last thing you want is to stand on stage like a plank because it looks weird. So make sure you use as much space as you can. I don't mean running around in circles. Nor do I mean doing star jumps. Ow! Ah! The roof! Ow! The way you want to stand is quite relaxed and quite chilled. If you're nervous, your shoulders may lift, but try and relax and try and do it your way. Try and have your shoulders relaxed and your legs shoulder width apart. And that's it for today's video. My name has been Hannah. Thank you peeps for watching, and remember as always, a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you peeps in the next episode. And on that note, goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye.